United Arab Emirates that hosts creativeness and excellence, a new unique success story with Mr. Man Sardas, the co-founder and CEO of Sumac. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it.
No problem.
So we would like to know about Mr. Man from the very, very beginning.
Okay, so I was born in Damascus, Syria. And at the age of 7, I moved here to Dubai with my family. I grew up here. I finished high school from Dubai High School, Thanawi Dubai, as it was known. And then I moved to Jordan, where I did my studies in the University of Jordan. I graduated with a bachelor degree in chemical engineering. I then moved to the United States, where I did a master's in chemical engineering. Came back here to Dubai and worked for 7 years with one of the top water bottling factories in Al Ain City. I then moved to Canada, Vancouver, Canada, where I did another master's in pulp and paper industry. I stayed there for about 4+ years, and then I came back to Dubai, where I worked in several sectors, and finally in 2014 I worked with in my current job, which is a projects and development manager with one of the leading companies in the agro-industrial industry, specializing really in olive oil bottling and production.
So what was the first idea of Sumac and how did you start this business?
It actually started a long time ago. The tradition of food, good food, and family gatherings around food goes back generations in my family. And growing up as a child, I remembered looking at my paternal and maternal grandmothers and grandaunt and producing wonders in the kitchen from the simplest ingredients. So having all that background has really created within me a very strong roots towards Middle Eastern culinary cuisines, and as well as, for example, my paternal grandmother was very passionate about producing exotic desserts, and my maternal grandmother, on the other hand, was towards solid Middle Eastern traditional food. So that really created a dual interest in me, a dual passion towards traditional food as well as exploring new cuisines. From then on, living in Dubai really has exposed me to many different cuisines. To me, they were exotic new experiences and very, very interesting. Emirati food, Indian food, Pakistani food, and whatnot, and many other cuisines. Moving to Canada has sharpened that because Canada is a true melting pot with many different cultural diversity. That created the passion in me to explore more and more into food. Add to that the family gatherings, where I used to cook with my mother for a large number of people. All that sharpened my skills, and I ended up with a large number of recipes. So I decided to go for manuscripts, to develop that into manuscripts, which could be translated into cookbooks one day. And I ended up with 2 huge manuscripts, one for traditional food, traditional Middle Eastern food, and the other for fusion cuisine. Mainly recipes that are my own invention, influenced by different cuisines. I kept improving and editing those recipes, and then COVID hit. When COVID hit, things changed a lot. people were more into online ordering, they were more into kitchen economics, more into food safety. They were aware that waste is an issue. So taking all that into consideration and taking the really the experience of family cooking and dining and gathering around the dining table, and taking from another point of view the fact that people in Dubai and everywhere else really are busy running around, taking care of their jobs, their kids, their homes. So people don't have a lot of time to go shopping. Add to that the fact that 30% of food gets wasted in most households. We buy more than what we need. We forget about ingredients and they get spoiled. We cook more than what we actually consume. And 30% of the food gets wasted, which is a lot. And this actually contributes globally. If you look at the global numbers, they contribute a lot to pollution and to green gas emissions, which is a big thing, which personally I'm something worried about that personally. So that's where the idea came of Sumac. All that together, we decided to provide people with a solution that offers them the opportunity to enjoy home cooking, to sit around together as a family around the dining table, as well as to minimize waste as much as possible.
So what are the products of Sumac?
So in Sumac, we provide packages of non-cooked meals, and where we provide the fresh ingredients, the spices, condiments, along with a printed, easy to follow, clear recipe cards. So all the client has to do is to follow this recipe to have a great time cooking and then to sit and enjoy the meal with their loved ones.
And what cuisine do you follow?
Okay, so we have three main categories. Old is gold, what we call old is gold, which is Middle Eastern traditional food. So you've got food from the Levant, from the GCC, from North Africa. We've got the fusion section where we offer recipes from our own invention that features different cuisines from around the world, in many cases more than one cuisine or more than one technique sometimes in one recipe. And we also have the festive section where we offer larger meals to bigger family gatherings.
Your business within 5 years? What's your future vision to this business?
Well, we'd like really to focus into quality time, family quality time, and continue offering that to people. Among our research, we found that, and we know this for a fact, but we found research backing it up, that family gathering around the dining table helps families to be happier, more coherent, helps resolve issues like kid adolescence problems. So yeah, we'd like to focus on that. We also would like to focus on healthy cooking and to investigate more and more healthier options for dining. We also would like to continue focusing on environmental issues. Like we have an environmental agenda in the sense that we are trying to reduce packaging, we're trying to use recyclable materials, and in many cases use reusable materials such as glass.
We continue with Sumac, and would you please tell me more about this specific meal?
Absolutely. So this is a mushroom and pea curry with rice. It's a vegetarian dish, and it's influenced by the Indian and Sri Lankan cuisines. So it's part of our fusion menu. The cooking time is around 15 minutes, preparation time around 10 minutes. So it's a very easy to prepare, delicious recipe. And we've toned down the spices a little bit, left it optional for those who prefer a spicier version. So we've got our mushroom, we've got our prepared onion, and this is something we do. We pre-chop the products for our clients. We've got our pre-chopped coriander. We've got our peas in a reusable glass container. And very important, we have our spices, where we did lots of research. We've got whole spices, and we have got this is oil. We've got our ground spices. They all contribute to the flavor of the dish, along, of course, more whole spices. This is curry leaves. This is very essential in Indian and Sri Lankan cuisines. We've got some salt, which is, I guess, essential in every cuisine. We have also rice, which comes as a side dish, and tomato paste, which is one of the main ingredients. And in this case, there is an example for an arugula, a simple arugula salad, which is basically just arugula and dressing. And that's about it.
And the ingredients, how many people can
So
be served?
basically, this is for 2 people. Yeah, this is for 2 people. So 1 cup of rice, measured quantities of peas, and we usually cater for 2, 4, and 6 people. So for larger families, they need to order multiples of that. We try to keep the quantities as needed, so that to avoid really food waste. And this is one of our major agendas, is to minimize food waste.
So from the very, very beginning, there were people for sure who were there for you, loved you, supported you, and encouraged you to be the person you are now. So would you like to address them with a thank you message?
Absolutely. I mean, the thank goes to my family, my late grandmothers, my late father, my mother, who always supported, encouraged, and also criticized in some cases the very early attempts. And also to my wife, who has been a great, great support in all this. And without her, this would not have been possible, really.
In the United Arab Emirates, there's a high level of safety, security, and stability. So people can achieve their dreams, businessmen can start their businesses. So would you like to address the Emirates, an appreciation message from your side?
Absolutely. The vision that the UAE leaders have is really amazing. And I say this because I've seen it. I came here in 1974. And looking back at the UAE in 1974 and seeing photos and looking at it now, it is just unbelievable. I mean, it is amazing. The infrastructure, world-class infrastructure, the safety, the stability, the progress that has happened in this very short time is really unprecedented, in my opinion. And so we are grateful being here and enjoying the high quality of life, enjoying the safety, stability, and security for businesses and families alike.
And to the leaders, rulers, and sheikhs of the United Arab Emirates, we would like you to address them an appreciation message from your side.
I really am very, very appreciative of the quality of life, the ease of business, and in general to the quality of life we have here in the UAE. This gives opportunities for SMEs, for large investors, for really almost every sector to thrive. And this is really, as I said, great.
Last but not the least, how can people connect with you to buy your products?
So they can go online, www.sumac.ae, or they can order via WhatsApp. Ordering is usually done either by the website or via WhatsApp. It's very easy, straightforward. They can follow the steps and they can enjoy a meal delivered to their doorstep.
Thank you so much for being with us today, Mr. Man.
You're most welcome.
From our program, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you so much.
More improvement.
Thank you so much.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us today. Hopefully we'll see you in the next episode with a new success story.